Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a bullet journal flip through. So this is my writing bullet journal and we're just going to kind of be going through all of the pages and then I'm going to make some new pages for January. So I don't use the index things because, funny story, I ripped out most of the pages in the front and now I'm on page 24 as my starting point. So the first page that I have here is just a little index, so all of the sticky notes will show you what kind of thing I have on the page, and you can see there what they mean. So the next page that I have here is my scene tracker and my chapter tracker. So every time I finish a scene or a chapter, I will get a gold star. And this method is based off of the method by Rachael Stephen, and I will link her down below. The next page is a characters spread. So basically they're just telling me what characters are in the novel and their relation to other characters. So I have family trees on here. You can't see them all obviously because it's spoilery. So the next page that I have here is a map. I'm very proud of this page actually. I'm waiting to color it in. And then this page here is just a location bank, so it basically shows me all of the locations that I have in my first draft. This spread here is my Preptober spread, and this is heavily based off of the Preptober spread by Rachael Stephen. But yeah, basically it goes by sections, so it goes Know Your Novel, Connect, Organize, Gather Tools, and Gather Fuel. And I found that really useful in NaNoWriMo. And then here is just kind of like a spread that I used to fill gaps because I wasn't too sure. So it says, I'm so glad I live in a world with Octobers, which is from Anne of Green Gables. So here we go on to NaNoWriMo. So this is my monthly spread for November. So it basically just shows me all of the goals that I wanted to do in the month. And I got most of them done, so that's cool. And then just kind of a nice little wintry coffee scene. So this is my calendar for November and for NaNoWriMo. So basically it showed important dates on one side and then what I needed to hit on the other side. This page here is my progress for NaNoWriMo. So every day that I colored it in, I went above the word count, which is 1667. And yeah, I beat NaNoWriMo, which is awesome. All right, so this spread is NaNoWriMo Survival Kit, which I did a video on, so I will link that down below. And then on the other side, I have what I've learnt from NaNoWriMo. And this is one that I'm going to have a video for. So when that is done, I'll leave a link down below as well. So this next spread here, I went to cover the thing, but then I realized that I couldn't edit it out. But this is basically why this book and then my mantra for NaNoWriMo, which is I am brave. So this page here is a fix it later page. So this is basically everything that I found in my draft that I need to change. And then this page here is any worries that I had while I was writing my first draft in NaNoWriMo, and it was really great for me because I have super bad anxiety, so it was great to kind of let those go off of the page and onto a different page and just stay there, because that's what we need. Alright, so this is my monthly spread for December. Pretty Christmassy. I didn't expect for it to be so Christmassy, but yeah. The monthly goals are kind of irrelevant now, but that's fine. I was expecting to actually edit my novel and then I realized that it needed a little bit more work, but what can you do? Alright, so this next spread here is a revision checklist, and so I basically made this for when I get to revisions so I can check everything off. And then this one here is just a filler page, so it's a quote from, I do believe, Ernest Hemingway. I think that's right. Alright, and so this is my December time tracker. So this is basically just saying what day I wrote, where I wrote, how much I wrote, how much time I wrote, and then what I finished. And then I have no idea what to do for this next page here, but we'll figure it out. And then I have kind of like another filler page. It just says Merry and Bright, which I really like actually, but I'm kind of annoyed that there is a bunch of blank space at the bottom. The next page here is the December word tracker. So basically all of the words I do in December, I will illustrate there. So now we're going to do a January spread. And so basically I'm just going to be doing some 2019 goals. So I'm just using like this kind of like brown craft paper to write down the date on because I really like the look on the actual bullet journal. I think that it's really nice. It adds kind of like a nice little flair. It kind of embodies the new year, I think, kind of like gold, silver, metallic sort of thing. So the next page is basically just a project master list, and so it's just going to be a place to put all of the projects that I'm going to be working on in 2019, and it's just going to be kind of like where I can tick off draft 1, draft 2, draft 3, lol, that's not going to happen, so on and so forth. And if I end up working on a new project, I can put it in there just to kind of remember everything that I've worked on this year. I think it's going to be helpful for me to just kind of put it in one place and just let it be there. This next spread is just going to be a title page for January. So the theme that I kind of decided for January was going to be like wintry whites, browns, grays, and blues. Here in Canada, everything is still winter wonderland in January. It doesn't start usually getting warm until like March or April. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to make just a little tiny monthly calendar on the brown craft paper. So the next spread that I'm going to be doing is just my monthly goals spread, and so I'm going to keep up with the theme of like those capital letters, kind of like the rough capital letters. Alright, so this next spread here is just going to be my monthly calendar spread. My camera died, so there we go. The next page is just going to be a title page for draft 2. So this month I'm working on finishing my draft 1. I just printed out this really beautiful picture of a blue typewriter, which I really want to get one day, and then just add a little bit of embellishment. Alright, so this next spread is going to be another scene tracker, and this one is more going to be for revising scenes, and so it's going to kind of go along the same line as the one that I have in the beginning of my bullet journal, but every time I revise a scene, I get a star. So this next spread is just going to be what I know versus what I'm missing spread. So basically I'm just going to refresh my brain of what I know happens in the novel versus what is missing in the novel. Through first drafts, I find that a lot of things end up being lost in translation or end up needing to be added again. And so this spread is going to, again, make sure that I have everything in one place. So this next spread that I'm doing is just the January time tracker. This one I'm using a Muji pen. It's really nice. My friend Naomi from Teatime with Naomi gave me this pen. I will leave her channel down below as well because she's a new booktuber. She just started and she's fantastic. So I think that you'll all really like her channel. She's very aesthetically pleasing. So this next spread that I'm doing is just my January word count tracker. Now, I'm not too sure how this one is going to work because I'm not going to be writing any new words. Maybe it'll be how many words I've edited out. And the last spread that I'm doing is again stolen from Rachael Stephen. This is basically just going to be a chapter 1 spread. So it's just going to be everything that happens in chapter 1 and then what I need to happen / what I need to edit. And there we have it. There is my bullet journal. So I'll just give you a flip through of everything that I made. And there we have it. That is my bullet journal flip through. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. Sorry that it was so discombobulated, I guess. If you did like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and make sure to comment down below if you liked it. And I will see you soon in the next video. Bye!